families. This is Miss Daniel. I wanted to take a moment to explain how your child can now use their data to grow. And the best way to do that is by thinking about the tabs that include notes. So I'm going to go back to this student's data and use it as an example. So I'm noticing in the first column, there is a number before each standard, RL41. This student is struggling the most in this standard, RL41. This means they need to make sure that they're studying in these weakest areas. So I'm going to show you how you can locate notes on RL41 as well as the other standards on this page. So I'm noticing at the very front, there's something we have that's called our table of contents. I'm noticing that the same numbers are used. So I'm noticing here, it says RL41. I'm noticing it is on several pages, which means there's more than one page of notes on this standard or skill. So this student can study page 42 to practice RL41. Also, I see it here, page 43. I also see several other places, but I want to show you just those two right now. So this child can now turn to page 41. They will see that same number again in the middle, and they can study their notes here for that standard. Now that was just one of the things that we're learning in this unit. So once they've studied that, then they of course would want to go back to that student data and study the remaining standards, which you can see next they're read in our I-41. So they would use that table of contents to find our I-41 and study the pages that match. They would also want to study the yellow areas. These would be the standards, the red would be the standards they would want to spend the most time on, then the yellow, and then of course I always encourage students to review what they've mastered so they don't fall behind, but they would want to spend less time in that area. So essentially, you want to use this column and the table of contents to find the correct pages. I will also send page numbers daily to guide you and help you know which pages can support what we're doing in class that day. I hope this is helpful for you, and please know I'm here if you have questions.